Alrighty guys, what's going on? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be talking about the Blu-ray exclusives for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And just to talk about the film for a second, I mean, honestly, I can't give it enough praise. This movie is fantastic, worthy sequel to the first movie, and wow, I mean, I was just blown away by it when I saw it in the theaters. The animation's fantastic, just like the first one. The characters are more fleshed out. Man, it ends in a great cliffhanger. It's fantastic. This is one of the best movies of the year, and honestly, one of the greatest movies I've seen. And everybody kind of rated it really highly on Letterboxd when it first came out. And honestly, I still think it deserves that. It's a fantastic movie. I cannot wait for Beyond the Spider-Verse, but until then, we'll just have to keep rewatching this one. So let's talk about the Blu-rays now. So here we have the Best Buy exclusive, which is a steelbook, and there's no look at the inside artwork yet, which I don't think Sony ever does, like early inside artwork, at least in my memory. I know I just did the Guardians of the Galaxy video, so we got to look at like the inside and whatnot, but I don't think Sony does that until closer to release, or maybe not even at all. But so here it is on the front. I really like the colors. They really pop out. I assume this is Miles's New York. It's a little hard to tell at the bottom. It just kind of looks like generic skyline, but you get all of the main spider people in the movie, except for it doesn't look like Hobie's here, so you don't get Spider-Punk, which is a little disappointing, but you get Miles, Miguel, Gwen, and Jessica, who are kind of the main kind of characters, and then you get a couple of the other characters as well, which I think is funny. A lot of people have pointed out that these, if you look at Scarlet Spider and then PS4 Spider-Man and you get a version of Spider-Punk, so there's that. But if you look at these versions of the characters, they're using the PS4 kind of like loading screen little like animations, so that's kind of funny. I never really noticed that until people started pointing it out, but that's really funny, I think. But yeah, so other than that, not much else to say on it. It looks really good. The characters all pop out, and I just think it's a really good cover. I like it that it's in white. You don't really see a whole lot of like white background stuff anymore because it's hard to like put stuff on a white background. But anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about it. It looks really good. And then funnily enough, for the other exclusive at Walmart, it's also a steelbook. I don't know how that ended up happening or anything like that, but this one is just a standard Blu-ray with the DVD and digital, so you get kind of the opposite of what you would get with the other one with the 4K and Blu-ray, but this one you get the Blu-ray and DVD. I'm assuming this is what maybe should have been the Target exclusive, because they usually do the Blu-ray and DVD exclusives for Target, but I don't know what has happened between retailers and Target, but Target just, I guess, doesn't want to carry exclusives anymore, but I don't know. But I used to get all the Target exclusives, and now they're nowhere to be seen, so a little weird. But anyway, while I do like the white background of the Best Buy one, I do like this kind of like peachish, orangish background a little bit more. It kind of just helps the characters pop out a little bit more. I don't necessarily like how all of these characters are just kind of jumbled up here, and then it's also just kind of the same characters as before in the same poses as on here, so they're just a little bit more like jumbled up here. I think that's a little odd. Yeah, I also don't know why they chose some of these characters like Bombastic Bagman up in the top right and like Spider-Man Unlimited when they're only in the movie for like a couple seconds, and then they don't have like some of the bigger characters like I said, like the movies Spider-Punk or like Peter B. Parker, or I just think that's a little odd. But anyway, I do like how this one kind of focuses more on Miles and Gwen as your two main characters. But yeah, honestly, it's really interesting to compare these two, especially since Walmart doesn't usually do like exclusive steelbooks until maybe after release. But they do let us look at the inside of this one, and I do like the inside with the Miles kind of like flipping, and like the entire like city skyline is turned on its side, and you see Miles. I think that's really unique and something really cool. The back of the steelbook is just the Spider-Man logo, which I wouldn't be surprised if it's that on this one as well. Um, so yeah, it does not look like we'll get additional characters on the back of at least the Best Buy one. I could be wrong. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, honestly, I think yeah, I don't know why they did that. That's a little odd. I think that they don't add some of the more characters, especially since this movie is all about like the fact that there are a billion spider people just hunting down Miles towards the end. You know, it's a little weird to me that they chose like these specific characters to just add on all of these, it seems. But anyway, before we get into my pick, let's go ahead and look up Spider-Verse, and we're gonna take a look at just some of the other Blu-rays, just the standard ones. Sorry, I messed up here. Let's get the Spider-Verse. And yeah, so I just wanted to kind of take a look at the other Blu-rays that they have for this movie. This one looks really good too. Honestly, I'd almost rather prefer this one. You know, I think that this cover looks really good, especially with Miguel and Miles' eyes, and you get the a majority of the other spider characters in the background. This one's really good too. This is just kind of your standard poster. But yeah, I mean, at least this one has Peter B. Parker and, you know, some of the other more important spider characters. But yeah, sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. But yeah, so honestly, I think that out of the two exclusives, since that's what we're talking about, out of the two exclusives, I would almost rather pick the Walmart one. Right, sorry about that cut, but yeah, just to kind of give a recap, I think that out of the two exclusives, I think I would pick the Walmart one, which is a little unfortunate since it's only on Blu-ray. But just to kind of compare prices, this one's only $30 compared to almost $40 for this 4K. Which if you just saw my Guardians video, we just talked about how prices are increasing for steelbooks. So this is a really good deal at $30, I think. But again, it's on Blu-ray. So if you want the 4K, I think that honestly both of these options are really great. But yeah, honestly, I think that I kind of like the Walmart one more. But honestly, I say that I think I'll get the Walmart one, but because it's a Blu-ray, not 4K, I think I'll probably end up getting the Best Buy version. Hey guys, so while I was doing some research for some of the thumbnail aspects of this video, I actually did come across a Target exclusive for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and I don't know, this didn't show up on like Blu-ray.com, so they hadn't reported on it, and I just assumed that since like nobody else did Target exclusives anymore, that they just didn't have one. So yeah, and honestly, this one's really, really good. This is the, I believe, official poster or one of the teaser posters for the film itself. And honestly, it's really good. It's got pretty much everything I was looking for the other two. It's got a majority of the spider people, you know, everybody that's basically in the film. You know, you're seeing a lot of the different ones, even Peter B right there, and then Spider-Punk. And yeah, I mean, basically, you just see every you get to see a glimpse of most of the spider people. I wouldn't say everyone's on there, but you get to see a glimpse of most of them, or at least some of the more important ones. And yeah, this is it comes with fan edition 6 collectible character cards. Unfortunately, it is also just Blu-ray, which is a little unfortunate. But as to be expected, most of the Target exclusives are just Blu-ray. But yeah, honestly, the spine's really cool. It's reminiscent of the multiversal travel device that Miguel has. The portal that shows up is really that orange color. So yeah, honestly, this looks really good. And honestly, I might change my answer and say that you should get this one just because it shows off more of the characters. And honestly, this poster is really good anyway. It shows off more of the characters and just shows off, you know, it's a little bit cleaner looking, even though it's something we've seen before, you know. But yeah, so honestly, I'd say maybe go for this one. But yeah, honestly, any of them are great exclusives, but just, you know, at face value, kind of design-wise, I would say that maybe this is the one you should go for now. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.